So if you clicked on this video, you're probably someone like me who is experiencing the dilemma of being obsessed with fashion but still wanting to be sustainable. Hi, my name is Janessa. I love fashion, thrifting, really anything creative. So if you're interested in that, please subscribe and follow me. But getting back to the video. So if you're anything like me, a fashionista, clearly, overconsumption is really easy to fall into, especially when you're on social media and there's constant ads, trends, aesthetics being pushed out to you. It fuels the culture of we need to buy. You need this, you need that. With not really thinking, do we actually need it? Or are we just buying into the trend? The fashion industry is one of the biggest polluters of our environment. It's really important that we hold companies and brands accountable because they're damaging our world. So at the end of the day, if we have no earth to wear the clothes and accessories, what's the point? Now, I hear this phrase a lot. There's no ethical consumption under capitalism, which I do agree with, but at the same time, I feel like people should be more cautious when they use this phrase because I feel like it makes people think they don't need to take any action when they should and can. But don't get me wrong, y'all. It's definitely the big corporations and businesses that are the ones who produce most of the pollution, and they really need to be held accountable. But I'm just saying, also as a consumer, we have our role to play too. And one of the biggest things and obvious things we can do is just to stop buying. Stop giving them the demand to produce. But Janessa, fashion's my life. It's how I make art. It's how I express myself. What do you mean? I hear you guys. Trust me. As a fashion girl myself, I love shopping, buying clothes, etc. But at some point, we have to hold ourselves accountable. And don't get me wrong, I'm still navigating myself through this dilemma as well. I'm right there with you. But I guess these are just some of the tips I kind of have to help you out. If you want to start being more sustainable, being somebody who's really involved in fashion, you know, has their own wardrobe, who spends a lot of money on clothes and accessories. So number one is if you really have to buy something, please buy it secondhand. There's so many apps, also stores, where you can find really good quality, stylish secondhand clothing. Some of my favorite apps are Depop, eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and the stores y'all already know, any thrift store, Salvation Army, Goodwill's, a local thrift store, Plato's Closet, Buffalo Exchange, Avalon Exchange, any one of those will do. If you're gonna spend money on clothes, keep the clothing circular, okay? And please don't buy new, because you know what? That only gives big brands, big corporations the green light to produce more. So if you need to buy something, buy it secondhand. Tip number 2 is use what you have. I'm starting to practice that more because clearly I have a big wardrobe. So really just getting the use out of the items that you already have. Maybe try different style combinations that you wouldn't try before. Really putting the items that you already have into use. Number 3 is renting. There's a lot of apps now where you can rent pieces for however long. I'm not really sure all the details, but renting some items, if you don't really know if you want to buy it and you just want to try it out first, it'll probably save you more money, and then you won't have as much items taking up space in your closet because you just return it once you're done wearing it. Number 4 is really getting to know what looks good on you and what feels right on you. This is important for me. Anytime I want to make a new purchase or want something in my closet, I ask myself, is it going to fit how I like? Is it going to be comfortable for me? Is it something that I would reach to grab for, to wear? That's really important to ask yourself, because sometimes we just be buying stuff to buy it because we think it's cute or we love the color. But is it something you're actually going to wear or just put in the back of your closet for like 6 months? Yes, I know, but these are important questions to ask. Knowing the silhouette, proportions, materials that flatter you is so important. It makes buying clothes much more easier, and then also it makes you buy with more intention because you know, oh yeah, I'm gonna be comfortable in this, not gonna be comfortable in that. That's something that I don't need. So really knowing your clothing and what fits well on you. Number 5, this is something I put into practice for myself. When I know I'm gonna buy something new or add something to my wardrobe, I usually get rid of 1 or 2 things that I already have. It has to be 1 or 2 things that I'm not really reaching for, maybe something that I thought I'd be wearing more, but I don't, or even if it doesn't just fit me anymore. So I'll go through my wardrobe, try on stuff, see what I'm not wearing, and something has to go if I bring stuff in. And I feel like that just kind of helps me not build up such, I know this is already a lot, but you know, build up more where I have to get like more dressers and drawers, you know? And I'm already trying to get this down, but that's for another day. But yeah, so if you know you're gonna be buying something more, just take note, let me get rid of some things that I have in my closet before I bring those new items in. And also guys, little side tip, when you are getting rid of those items, what I mean when I say get rid of those items, I mean I'll post them on my Depop. That's where I sell a lot of my stuff. Please, I encourage you guys, items or clothing that you're not wearing anymore and you want to get rid of, post them on a reselling app first. See how they do. If they don't do well there, I forgot to add, if they don't do well on any apps, try going to consignment stores. So for Florida, it would be like Plato's Closet, Avalon Exchange, Deco's, any consignment store, you should be good. Then I suggest donating them to a mission or a shelter, because they'll go to people who really need it. If you don't want to do a shelter, maybe ask some friends or family members, hey, here's some clothes or items that I got, does anybody want them? And you can even do like a swap or an exchange, like this is what I have, do you have anything you're getting rid of? So I feel like that's a great way to keep clothing circular, and instead of giving it to these big corporations, Goodwill, that will most likely they'll just end up in the landfill. So yeah guys, that's most of my tips. I hope you guys enjoyed and I hope this helped you. Like I said, being somebody who loves fashion, it is hard to stay out of that overconsumption mindset, because there's just so many like ads nowadays, so many places where you can buy stuff. So stay strong guys, I know you can do it. I just encourage you guys to find more ways to stay sustainable. I know not everybody has the privilege or luxury, but that's fine. Do what you can do in your situation that you're in, no matter how little or small. I believe it makes a difference. I still believe that individuals can do things too and make the change we want to see. So yeah, with that, this is the end of the video. I'm gonna start posting more on YouTube since we don't know if that ban is gonna go through on TikTok, but I'm on there too and Instagram. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching.